Honored guests, lend me your ears. Long has our Fevrimon suffered, without a true monarch to guide her and her people. Decades have passed since last His Majesty Erland sat atop the Draken throne. Long have we endured, yet it has not been for naught. At last, the bell has tolled on the age of the Council. At last, we may celebrate the coming of our rightful ruler. The return of the Sovereign.
My word! Such an inspiring visage.
Your Majesty shall have my eternal fealty.
Your Majesty, oh how long I have awaited this moment.
Behold, before you sits the rightful inheritor of the Draken throne, chosen by the dragon as its enemy. Behold and rejoice! Fortune hath delivered us our Savior at last! At last! Praise be, for only the Sovereign's guidance can lead us true. All hail the Sovereign! All hail! Let all present pledge their allegiance to the Sovereign. Let us be united in the hope that our liege's reign will ne'er end. Long live the Sovereign of Vermont! Long live the Sovereign!
Arisen, thou who wouldst slay the dragon, if thou seekest to behold this world in its true aspect, abandon thy reason. Cast aside thine heart and thy life both. I ask thee to demonstrate thy will, for naught but thine ambition can alter the course of the rivers of fate.
Now, which one of you was it? No need to be shy. I've just got to take down a record of your name and face. Come on, step forward. Are you the one, then? Ah, it must be you. Aha, I thought I recognized you. Not you, then. Fie! Whichever of you 'tis is going to regret wasting my time. There's no mistaking it. You're the one.
This will actually have like a choice, so I'm gonna go very light because there's encumbrance to think of with the base character. I think that's fine for now. Choose a hairstyle. That will do. Leave that as it is. Thickness. Facial hair. No, I don't want that. Leave those as they are. It's fine. Yeah, this looks quite good. Okay, test voice.
I ill like that look in your eyes. 'Tis queerly brazen for a pawn. Most of your kind have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Nodding off where I stand. I have lives to be getting on. Be kind.
This is a bit much for me. Not that it's in a home.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Looks like a coliseum or excavation site.
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site. Twould be unwise to disobey. The overseer will show you no mercy.
Doesn't sound like a very pleasant guy.
My bed calls and I shan't resist.
Time for you to get to work.
You are prepared to work? Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
I'd rather not draw steel if I can avoid it.
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap! Oh, that...
Okay, getting used to the buttons.
I best make myself scarce.
A job well done. Now the next step is to... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
the cost of your lives!
Get me out of here! Now!
Observe your foes carefully and attack as the situation demands. Shields offer welcome protection from attacks. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons with clever defenses. When delivering targeted strikes, I would recommend clinging to your post.
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a foul curse, but worry not. You need only believe in your own destiny, Arisen.
God, son it. The accursed creature escaped.
Oh, you! Get back here! After them, quickly!
This way, Arisen! Come this way. Let us flee.
No one could survive a fall from this height. Not even a pawn. Don't just stand there! Shoot it down! It's getting away! Bring it down! Bring it down!
Go now, lost soul. Learn all you can of this world you must protect.
distance, Arisen! Worry not for me. The brine may swallow me whole, but I will not perish. There is a stone not far from here, known as a rift stone. Pray, seek it out. If you're truly the Arisen, then our paths will surely cross again.
Oi! Are you all right? What happened here? A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. And now you stand before me. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. We'll treat your wounds and hear your story. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighboring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent there. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. If you find your strength down, buy the curative or have a bit of green damage. When one of the fiends comes for you, best guard or dodge, else you'll be sore on the morrow. Make use of the slope. It will give you an advantage against their ranks. Employ guarded attacks to get the enemy to flinch. Grander attacks are more destructive. There are oft items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk. If you're not squeamish about picking at their bones, that is. Have you beheld the dragon as yet? I've not, and I count that a blessing. All I know for sure is that it is a beast ever more fearsome than a griffin. Upon the stage of the to see that. We can but hope that the sovereign with us ere long. But that's the sovereign's duty, isn't it? The dragon is out of bed. The sovereign appears among the people and steps forth to challenge it. I dare say Vermont owes much of its prosperity to the sovereigns who have served it over time. Though, personally, I'm just glad to know we've got someone looking out for us.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray, come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. Tis a gate by which we of the Pawn Legion may cross o'er into this world. Pray, summon your pawn. Simply paint with your mind's eye the loyal attendant whom you would have serve you.
Sorry about the silence. Let me see. Size. Well, at least there's lots of options.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated and safe. The people here are evacuated and safe.
The people here are evacuated and safe.
There are more who can yet be saved.
The people here are evacuated and safe. The people here are evacuated and safe.
It seems the rain has abated. There are more who can yet be saved. There are more who can yet...
Former arisen appear to be plentiful in this world.
There are more who can yet be saved. There are more who can yet be saved.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Where every shadow... And mind the ceiling.
Just pick a name now. There's not really any Gaelic names. Irish, Scottish, that's what I'd like.
Pawns are known as Crossers of the Rift, for we are able to connect to and traverse other realms beyond this one. When we return, it is our duty to use our experiences and the knowledge we have gained to aid you on your journey, Arisen. From this day forth, I shall serve you as your loyal pawn, and aught I learn beyond the Rift will be at your disposal.
Well, I'll be. A pawn summoning before my very eye. You truly are the Arisen, then. Strange. I thought the Arisen was in the capital. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. Though, as luck would have it, he's away. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there.
Hail, Arisen. Pray, ask aught you wish to know. I shall answer, if 'tis within my power to do so. Very well. May fortune speed you on your way, Arisen.
Going out, are you? You sure that's a good idea? You seem rather unwell. You ought at least rest for the evening. There should be a spare bed in the lodgings yonder. Only don't go rushing off before you're ready. Take it from me. You're better off resting while you have the chance.
That looks promising. Any ideas? As to how we might reach it?
Hoy there. You seem well tired. Tell you what, you can stay here tonight free of charge. I'll expect coin from tomorrow night. My pa always used to say, there's naught a good night's sleep can't fix. Not much else I can offer, I'm afraid, but you'll find all sorts at a finer inn. Aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, 'tis worth devoting yourself to a vocation if you can. Opens up new doors, it does. You should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
We must rest, though the sun is still up. A moment long awaited. It was only a matter of time before your skills reached a new height. There's no discipline that steadfast devotion cannot teach.
Hail! You a soldier? 'Twould be a surprise to see you arrive in one piece, if not. Hordes of monsters have been plaguing this area of late, you see. We've had to start sending out new recruits to cull them.
Is that so? Who went yonder?
Lachlan. But I dare say he'll fare all right.
Aye, I expect he will. Who was sent out that way, then?
Ricardo. To be honest, sir, I'm a little worried for him.
What? Weren't harpies reported in that area? The lad can't handle those beasts on his own.
This is the first I'm hearing of it. Fie! I want to go to his aid, but we can't just abandon our posts. Say, you seem stout of heart. Would you be willing to go in our stead? 'Tisn't far, only a short ways out from the main gate. You've my thanks. And Ricardo's as well, I'm sure.
We must fly to the aid of those in need.
Living as a soldier.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. Goblins, master!
Good to know there's lots of action to the beginning.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use.
What would be useful about equipment? That will be useful if using the pawns. Not quite familiar with this area yet. Oh no, that's not good.
So this is Melv. The scars left by the dragon's assault are plain to see.
Mayhap a walk through the streets would help jog your memory.
Pity it wouldn't listen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived. Arisen? I'm afraid I don't understand your meaning. Does it have aught to do with why you were taken to the castle? They said 'twas so that your wounds could be treated, though I fear you have no memory of this either.
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with Arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermund, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have to wait till they are reassembled. Come to think of it, Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
Let us speak with...
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that, if you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit froberant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Splendid accomplishment. You have honed your talents to new heights. One can but strive to improve.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
All manner of vocation procedures can be carried out in the guild hall of vocation. Changing vocation, you locked up vocation, you can change it at any time. This would be useful.
Always a pleasure.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting.
Shall we seek some answers?
What am I to do? You really ought to return.
Keep at a good pace.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Good. Then let us be on our way.
Better be on this quest then.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be epic.
Beast skin. That might be used as food. Let's follow this guy though. Sorry for the lack of commentary. I apologize for that. But where is this guy? See what's here.
We ought to bring this to the one expecting it.
I'll just go back and give that to the girl.
Perhaps a stroll through town. See what I can find. Hey, how can I toil long enough? Feels ill.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit robberant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
One could not have hoped for a gladder outcome.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on it. Yet if aught were to befall him, I couldn't live with this.
One other thing. We've traveled for some time without a mage in our party.
I'll get a mage next time. Next chance I get. Get a piece of armor.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find a use for it.
This looks
The
impressive.
Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Rest hope for one of them. Regardless.
The Arisen has... put to sleep! Focus your strength, Arisen! I knew you would prevail, Master.
Let's get the stuff, the loot, and sell it. 350 gold though. Nice.
Look there. I espy another statue.
Arching concoction. Might be useful to me.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
Kind of following the main objective. I'll do that once the prologue's finished. doesn't go much quicker than that, so I won't bother.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Hopefully I'll get some armor soon. I'm kind of open and we don't have a mage in the party.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
This is generally used as a material.
Material, that'll come in handy, I bet. So I can choose a pawn now. Let's go with this lady.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not dawdle. My curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a moment.
Hey, Rock Inc., how's it going? Thanks for joining. Okay, let's just see where this guy goes. I'm just on the prologue at the moment. Oh, I see. Sorry to hear that.
Is everyone all right? More marks of the dragon's fury. Its rampage must have weakened the earth here.
It's quite good, though I wasn't playing it originally because there was some bugs with the main game quest, but it's quite good so far, and the controls are easy to learn. But the main story is just about the Arisen, and he is the Arisen, this guy I'm playing as, and he has a claim to the throne.
We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness.
Okay, we've
Dare
got
I
the
say
loot.
it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Yeah, it's quite good, though I haven't seen the story so far, though, but we'll see. Okay, the battle's done. We shall proceed. Just follow this guy, though. We've been following him for a long time. He seems to believe the claim, and we're just following him. Single player. I wish it was like multiplayer, but it's only single player. But you can, when you have like pawns, then you can.
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
But with the pawns, you can use several, but your main pawn is like the best one because you can upgrade their abilities. But with this one, okay, that's finished. They did that for me. Let me see.
You have my protection.
With pawns, you
I'll
can
gather this. It might be
have
of
different
use.
ones. But if you choose a player's pawn, then they can upgrade it for you. That's their main pawn now. The support pawns are like very much support, but you can't change their features. We're not going to do that yet, but that's a campsite we know of. Also, campsites are useful, seeing as you're not. It's not like most games, but if you don't have a campsite or an inn to go to, then it's going to be a problem because you'll get tired. Doesn't look like this pawn. Yeah, you can do that as well.
We're trapped.
He's a big mofo. I don't think eating's so much a thing, though there is like the option to cook stuff.
To think we'd encounter one here of all places.
Cyclops! Pray, you and your men.
He is one. Yeah, but he should be no problem. I've climbed up on him. Oh, he doesn't mind me. Doesn't like me one bit. Oh. He isn't that great, is he? He's quite an ugly one. Oh, he's getting up. Back, withdraw a bit. Grabbing larger foes in battle. You can grab one hold of your foe while standing and make contact with them by pressing R2. Yeah, I already knew that. Yeah, that's kind of magic though.
I misjudged you. I had taken you for another Force Arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, take this as a mark of my trust. Give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch. And I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Well now. The road's blocked. The cart can't get through like this. A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling, if we could summon one.
For the Cyclops have blown that up. Yeah, they were a bit. It's funny. They were shooting him in the butt though. And I can probably see someone there. Okay, what's he got? He still has some loot. Rugged bone, steak. Okay, let's get that spell then, shall we? To move this rock out of my way. Unless there's something in this barrel.
Look here! Water is seeping through the cracks.
Don't suppose I can do much of that unless this guy does something. Let's just talk to him then.
A powerful current ought to set this rock to crumbling. If we could summon one.
Okay, who do I ask for that? I'm confused. This wasn't a problem before.
Fall back!
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a moment.
Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Okay.
Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
Fewer monsters are to be found on the main road, though carts travel only by the sun's light.
Two watching. Okay, we're just gonna get on with the main prologue. But we just battled an ogre.
There's ought to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look.
We're setting out. Jump on if you're paid.
Okay, it's better sit there now, probably. If anyone wants to see the beginning, then I'll post it on my YouTube. That's the YouTube, if anyone wants to watch the beginning story. It's not really that interesting though.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Goblins, master!
Thanks, I appreciate that, Rocking. Oh, I see. Just see what loot I can get from these.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
Hopefully that's the last of the goblins. Okay, let's just go back here and see if there's any loot. Nope, no loot. Okay, let's then onward and outward.
If you are in need of aid, pray say the word.
That must be the watch captain.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. It would seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, ending Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming.
Did they not?
Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the consul's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your Majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead, a mere puppet. However, with your Majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
6,000 gold.
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here!
A thief, apparently.
Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Thought you could hide, eh? Oi! Halt!
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
And that's armor. This is...
So, might as well take a look while you're here, eh?
Sell some goods. The stake is probably going to go off. This is how you mainly earn. This is mainly how you earn stuff in the game. But I'll just sell these for the gold. They'll get me a nice sum.
Stop by again soon.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just...
Welcome to Bjorn, and quality's what you need if you want to survive.
I might get free armor, actually.
So I hope to see you again.
No, that's the map. Okay, what was my main quest? That's my equipment. For months, new recruits are simply easy picking, as such sending an untrained soldier into the heart of a harpy. Speak with the captain at night. Yeah, I've done that before. But let's just see where this tavern is. The tavern is back here. Oops, this is the wrong way. Yeah, it's gonna be okay, but thanks for coming by and watching. And hope you sleep well. Let me see, at night.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
Okay, let's just come back here at night. Let's just go. Gonna go to the inn and meet the captain at night.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the foremost...
Shall we get some rest then?
It appears night. It has fallen while we slept.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
Tell is, Vermund was once the Beastren Kingdom.
Truly?
Indeed. Though 'tis not widely known among the common folk.
See what this says. Fresh fruit for sale. Okay, let's just start marketing. Let's check with the captain now. Wherever he is. He's meant to be here.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here. As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. It would be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There are only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. You will need to infiltrate the palace to gather evidence of Disa's misdeeds. I hesitate to ask something so dangerous of you, yet I fear we have few other options. I have attempted to do the same through my own channels for now, though I have yet to uncover so much as a whisper of her plots. Would that I could undertake the task myself, but my station prohibits me from reckless action. What say you, Your Majesty? Might I ask this task of you? I shall ensure that the door to the Queen Regent's office is open between midnight and dawn. Pray use that time to conduct your investigation.
Who was that young man, I wonder? He did not seem a criminal. I cannot imagine why that guard was chasing him.
Okay, we'll just use this time to rest. On second floor, actually, what I could do is just the pawn's quest. Okay, so there's no option to make that my main quest. Though I have to say I like the graphics at night. They're very good. Better not go anywhere near that.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise. Most impressive, Master. Fight on, and victory shall be ours. Avoid flame at any time. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. I believe yon foe is drawn to light. To extinguish our heat, must be somewhat unwittingly.
Let's see where this camp is, because I don't want to pay 2,000 gold for another camp, for another hotel. So there's one around here somewhere.
Such a magnificent tapestry of stars.
Right you are.
One of us has been drenched. The product of heedlessness. Goblins, Master! We have no means of escaping our enemy's weakness. Well fought, Arisen. Let us not get ahead of ourselves. The battle continues. Our curative magics are at your disposal. Wait a minute. One of us has been drenched! The product of heedlessness.
Stand firm. You are not alone.
Forgive me for being a burden, Arisen. That was superb, Arisen.
Okay, that's going to be a problem, but that's for next time. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you want to watch the beginning, then feel free to follow the link to YouTube. That's like a subscription, so and I'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed, and see you later. Bye bye.